Welcome, Marcus.
Nice to be here, Mikael. Remind me again, what exactly is it we're doing here?
Yeah, we're having a Fireside Chilichat today.
A Fireside Chilichat. Okay, and why exactly are we doing a Fireside Chilichat?
Well, I thought it would be a fun concept and good idea to talk some market automation together and have some fun with some chili peppers as well.
Okay, well, I distinctively remember saying that we would do anything to show our dedication in the relationship, but I wasn't kind of thinking about death chilies at the time.
Well, it's up for proof now.
Let's do this.
Shows how dedicated you are.
Yeah,
as a
okay.
partner.
Yeah, this is a very, very, very bad idea. Could you tell me exactly how bad it is?
We have the world's hottest chili peppers, the Carolina Reaper. It's measuring 2.2 million Scovilles on the heat scale. It's currently the hottest chili pepper in the world. Can be compared to jalapeno at 8,000 Scovilles, so it's much hotter. So I've saved that for the finale.
Wow, thank you very much. Okay.
We also have the Butt Orange Copenhagen, supposedly one of the more fruity and tasty peppers in the community, measuring up to 1 million Scovilles. Chocolate Scotch bonnet, a brown chili pepper, measuring around 200 to 300,000 Scovilles. And Fatali White, similar heat level, white and very fruity pepper. So I thought we should do some chili pepper tastings and scale it up. Start slow, try to have a conversation around market automation, and then finish off with the finale.
Michael, this is probably the world's worst idea ever. So let's do that. All right. So we start with that one.
Yeah, it's called the Fatali White. We're not having too much. Let's just save it up for the finale. But yeah, let's have a bite and talk about market automation.
Yeah, of course. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Don't start talking too early.
No.
Yeah, so
Okay, so this is the weakest of the four.
this is the weakest.
This is a very, 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 very bad idea.
Why don't you tell me your thoughts about what makes a success around market automation?
Yeah, we have a lot of thoughts about that, especially working with you guys. It was a really interesting and fun event when we were together in Vegas earlier this year, and you actually won the Marquee Awards, which is and the reason I think it was.
How are you doing?
Remind me, this is the weakest again.
This is
Okay.
the weakest.
Yeah, and so the award you guys won was the one I think is perhaps the most interesting, because it's the ROI award, where you're able to show how much you're actually gaining from the marketing automation. I think that's the trick many times, to be able to show inside your organization what you really deliver and figure out how to measure it. And I think if you're a travel agency or you're an e-retailer selling toilet paper or whatever, that's really, really simple and transactional.
Yeah.
That's easier than compared to being Bonnier, because you have a really complex environment, right?
Yeah, it's a really big environment, but I think what's been good for us and working from us has been to really build bottoms up a good team that can make things happen and work with data-driven improvements in a market automation tool, from everything from the start, where around segmentation strategies, trigger-based activities, all the way to being able to work with sales, doing sales improvements, making the analytics and driving return of investment improvements through leads. So yeah, really building a team where you can work data-driven and do improvements through the whole funnel.
Yep.
So that's really fun for us and the team to work like that, and also been working really well when you sort of build your team around the market automation tool like Ilokwa. Next chili.
Yes, and this is called
Chocolate Scotch bonnet.
and this is
A
stronger.
bit smoky pepper, bit stronger. What?
Cheers. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Okay.
Maybe would you tell us about what you think makes a difference around market automation and what's important now?
Well, absolutely, and I think first of all the thing you did, if we stay on that for a second, is you managed to show really strong ROI in a complex environment, and I guess that the attribution models that you have to create internally to like figure out like what did you actually contribute in a kind of complex value chain where there are multiple touch points with an existing customer or a new prospect and so on. That has to be really complex internally in Bonnier to figure out like what value you drive. But you really managed, and you beat really large companies in international players in the Marquee Awards there. And you're going to talk about that in December, right?
Yes, on the Modern Marketing Tour in Stockholm, the Nordic Tour, the 10th of December.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to that. Share some of our work around our market automation team, and also meet some of the other speakers and get inspired really around market automation trends. Let's have the next one. 1
Yes,
million
sir.
scores.
And how strong was the last one before?
It was a similar heat level, around 300,000 scores.
So we went from 300,000 to 1 million. And
It's time to
fruity.
kick things up a bit. Cheers.
It's not bad.
No, it's a really tasty, fruity pepper. It's on the hotter side, but
It is.
it's one of the more popular
Yeah.
peppers in the community.
Yeah, it is. So yeah. You asked before what we think about in marketing. Like we sit around and think a lot about micro moments and intent signals and things like that. And I think if you really want to do that, if the goal with your marketing is to kind of figure out and
Still a warm up.
there's a little bit of a build up, is to figure out who someone is when they show up in front of you in that particular moment, if they're in a buying mode or if they're in a complaint mode or if they're in who they are in like a prospecting mode, to use as much data as possible to figure out very oh my fucking god how to provide value without nagging them and being in their way. And so that's what we think about. That's pretty much it. What do you think, Mikkel?
Yeah, I think it's
I think if we're having the last one, we're having it now.
okay. Yeah, let's rock paper scissors. Who takes the big one?
Okay.
Congress, Marcus.
So we're saying that the last one here is strong.
Yeah, this is the hottest chili pepper in the world.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Yeah. So when I try that, and talk a little bit about marketing. It sounds like a great idea.
Let's just do it. Cheers to a dedicated partner.
Cheers to a good friend and a great customer.
Okay. Important to chew this up well.
Very tasty. Slow build up.
Tastes a bit like perfume. Very fruity. Flowery.
So
A bit floral.
yeah, very interesting. So what are the challenges that, or what are some cool things that you're working on in Bonnier right now? Any
Yeah, it's yeah, one of our more interesting projects right now is to really capitalize on all the data, qualify interest that can be used across the whole organization. We have such a big organization here, big database, different brands. We have 40 different brands in our local platform.
Wow, that has to be a super complex setup.
We have like a business-to-business environment where you can do a lot of interesting uses around the data. So really starting working more and develop our processes around qualifying interest from the customers.
Yeah.
Asking the customers what they would like. Asking the customers the right type of questions and qualifying the right kinds of interests so we can capitalize on interests and personalized messages through
Totally.
the whole work. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's very interesting to hear about your marketing plans. And I look forward to being a part of that, supporting from Oracle as well as we can. And yeah,
you're holding up quite well. I'm quite impressed.
Thank you. And yeah, so let's never do this again. Or you know what? Same time next year. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm up for it.
Good.
It's really good having you.
Bring it in, big boy. And now yogurt.
Yeah. Cut. Wow. Det rinner så.
Alltså, det blir... Nej, det här är helt sinnessjukt.